My name is Beatrice Pinkney. I joined All Nations when they were still at the House of Mirrors.
My name is Lola Awokoniran. All Nations has been home for me for about 5 years, and I started going at the 5511 Williams Road location.
My name is Kay Mann, and I started attending the church in the inception of the church, which is almost 15 years ago.
My name is Emmanuel Aka, and I came to All Nations Church in 2006 as a visitor, as I was out of state and I came to visit my sister. And a year later, I actually gave my life to the Lord. And during that time when I was praying, I asked the Lord for a new home. And by the grace of God, All Nations Church actually happened to be that new home that I finally found.
For some people, they observe a church from a distance. For me, I didn't have that opportunity. The only opportunity that I had was prayer. 2 years prior to me coming to All Nations Church, I prayed and I asked God, because I was planning to come to the United States. And I've heard rumors that when you come to the United States, if you were really strong in the Lord, when you come over here, it's hard to find a church that would be right for you. So I prayed to God so that I could find that. I arrived on a Saturday. That very next Sunday, I was invited to the church by the sister that I came to live with. Her name is Catherine Afeku. I came and attended the church, and right there and then, I connected with the church and everybody in it.
I saw a man of integrity and character and wisdom, and the word that he spoke was life-changing for me.
All Nations was very receptive to me when I came in. They welcomed me. It's more or less like my extended family, community. I joined All Nations here because spiritually it's really increased me.
I can say that before coming to All Nations Church, I was living my life just going with the flow. And the personal testimony was that in my heart, I always felt that I was meant to do something with my life, something greater than myself. And by coming to church and meeting the men of God, it was literally the Lord answering my prayer with the men of God who came with a powerful vision, with pertinent teaching, and I realized that this is it.
Church to most people might be some place where they meet people and socialize and all that kind of thing. But church to me, especially this church to me, has been a place where I have come to learn so much. I've come to find myself, and I've come to find so many things that have released so much potential in me.
All Nations Church means everything to me. It is a place that I come that I feel total acceptance, and I feel love, and I can be myself.
I graduated during the recession period, and which was around the time I joined the church. And I came for one of the healing stream services. Usually we did that on Sunday evenings. And pastor called for an altar call for those who were looking for jobs. At that time I was interning with a company here in Georgia. And after that day, we prayed and he told us, you know what, go take the bold step and apply. And I applied with the company I was interning with. And luckily, graciously, they hired me right after graduation, and I'm still with them to date.
I am a miracle. I have gone through cancer twice, and I've actually had a scare last year that the cancer had come back again. But because of this church, because of the miracle of the church, because of what God has done in my life, and because of the pastor standing with me, I am here today. The last time I had cancer, they told me that I had 1.5 years to live. And that was 8 years ago. So I am very thankful to God for what He's done for me, and for the pastor, and for this church who has stood by me all these years.
Just finding my church the very next day that I arrived in this country is a testimony that I'll continue to speak of. So I'm so grateful to the church. I'm so grateful to the pastor for listening to the Lord, for him to come here, because I believe he came to this country for people like me.
It is where I get spiritually fed.
It's all about family.
I believe he came for people like me.
My life is a miracle, and I thank God for All Nations Church.
All Nations is a place, if you come broken, you leave whole, renewed, re-energized.
If you're all over the place with your life, once you get connected to All Nations Church, everything gets focused.
Regardless of your color, race, and nationality, All Nations is the place to come discover.